Welcome to the University of Tampa. My name is Tucker Whitman and I'm a junior marketing major here at UT. Today we're going to look at some of the highlights of our beautiful Riverside campus here in downtown Tampa. We'll start at Plan Hall. This historic building was opened in 1891 as the Tampa Bay Hotel and now serves as the main academic building here at UT, with 4 floors of classrooms as well as faculty and administrative offices. Next up, the Vaughn Center, the hub of campus life and activities. This multi-purpose building includes the campus bookstore, our primary cafeteria plus an additional food court, a theater, as well as offices and meeting rooms for student organizations. The Vaughn Center is also one of UT's residence halls, providing 5 floors of student rooms. Morsani Hall is another residence hall here at UT. In addition to housing approximately 450 students, this building offers another selection of eateries as well as a small grocery store. Now let's check out the Sykes College of Business. This academic building houses classrooms and faculty offices for UT's undergrad and graduate business students. This building also has a real-time stock trading room. Right next door is the Sykes Chapel for Faith and Values. This gorgeous interfaith chapel features a large main hall complete with a massive pipe organ, as well as meditation rooms and meeting rooms. Student healthcare is a major priority for us here at UT. The Dickey Health and Wellness Center is accessible to all students and provides high-quality services including basic medical care, counseling, and wellness programs. On the east side of campus, you'll find the McDonald-Kelsey Library. Here, students can learn from a large collection of books, periodicals, and digital databases. They can also take advantage of our numerous study rooms and computers. The Academic Success Center is another great resource for students. This is your one-stop shop for academic advising, coaching, and tutoring services. Whether you're a seasoned athlete or just want to shoot some hoops, the athletic facilities here at UT are hard to beat. The Bob Martinez Athletic Center includes a large gymnasium, a weight room, and training facilities. In addition, the campus features an aquatic center open year-round, 6 tennis courts, baseball and softball fields, a 1,500-seat stadium, as well as a lacrosse field and intramural complex. Need a break from studying? Head to Falk Theater and catch a play. This 1,000-seat historic theater serves as a home for all major performances made by UT's Department of Speech, Theater and Dance, as well as special guests. This is one of UT's newest facilities, the Innovation and Collaboration Building. Here you will find UT's very own Starbucks. In addition, classrooms, cybersecurity labs, study lounges, and the Loth Entrepreneurship Center, designed for student entrepreneurs to launch their startups. Thanks for joining me today. If you enjoyed this video tour of UT, we'd love to give you one in person. For more information or to schedule a campus visit, go to ut.edu.
They say college is a place for self-discovery, but this isn't the place for students to find their way. Because our students know where they're headed. The school that got its start in a storefront knows a little something about ambition, focus, and shaping leaders. We've never had to climb out of our ivory tower. We're too grounded in the real world. Internships, research, guidance, and answers, leaving no question about a clear path to success. When you play to your strengths, you only get stronger. They say college is a place for self-discovery, but this isn't the place for students to find their way. Because our students know where they're headed. The school that got its start in a storefront knows a little something about ambition, focus, and shaping leaders. We've never had to climb out of our ivory tower. We're too grounded in the real world. Internships, research, guidance, and answers, leaving no question about a clear path to success. When you play to your strengths, you only get stronger.
Barry, and then the injury to Franson, and that's been that was a key blow to this team. It's like they realized, boy, it's going to be really hard now to compete with these good teams in the SSC.
Wow, knocking down the jumper is Pickett, one of the three-point shooters on this team. They like to put that shot up. She's a 40% three-point shooter. Gives them a lead, 10-9, inside to Franson. That's nice to see as Molly knocks it home and gives the Spartans the lead.
And a nice assist, I believe. That was Abney, was it not?
Yes,
dished
it was.
Off to her.
Yes.
Nice drive and dish.
Top of the key, holding onto the ball is Prossi. Piggott and a foul called. 3 seconds called.
Yeah. No, I think it was Prossi. Actually, was called for an offensive foul. She was cleared some space down there on the left low block. Pickett threw out an arm and got caught by the official. So a personal foul on Megan Pickett. That'll be, I believe that's her.
Actually, they gave it to Prossi.
Yeah.
But you're right, it's her first.
Yeah.
Jeremy drives, a little pump fake, left hand off the glass too hard. Gets her own rebound off the glass, no good. Off the break, quick outlet pass. In to Hughes, missed the shot, fouled on the way in. Looks like a foul on Stasia Titer in the act of shooting. Couple substitutions getting ready after this first free throw.
I don't think you can overstate the importance of Kayla Wright to this Nova Southeastern team. Again, they've lost, they're 2-5 without her this year. They've lost 5 of their last 6 overall, most of those without her. And she averaged 16 points in 19 minutes in 2016. As I mentioned, didn't play last year, but she'd been named the SSC Player of the Year. That 33-point, 14-rebound game against Barry helped them snap Barry's 8-game winning streak. They won 86-76. So that was the last game that Kayla Wright played in. She's a huge difference maker for Nova Southeastern.
You said she's here in a boot.
She is. As is Faith Sanders for Tampa, who sprained an ankle yesterday in practice.
Abney missing the shot. We come back the other way, quickly up court. They get it to Piggott. Bardiva hands off. Outside, Osceola with a long shot, no good. And Karma Jeremy tracks it down. Tom Jesse wants a quick timeout with 2:57 to go in the first quarter. It is Tampa 12. Well, who do I believe here? Okay, Nova Southeastern 12, Tampa 11. They just changed it on me.
Yeah. You got to stay up to date here. It's pretty tough, Okay, Tropical Smoothie Cafe. That's one of the sponsors here at UT. Tropical Smoothie Cafe's menu boasts bold, flavorful smoothies with a healthy appeal, all made to order from the freshest ingredients. Their toasted wraps, sandwiches, flatbreads, and bowls are made fresh daily with quality meats and cheeses, fresh produce, and flavorful sauces. Located downtown at 200 North Tampa, just around the corner from UT.
Emily Ashu back into the Tampa lineup. Emily Ashu from Naperville, Illinois, went to Benet Academy. Also, Kristen Prossi from Naperville, Illinois, went to Benet Academy. Emily said there is a 2-year difference. They were on the team together. It would have been senior, sophomore. Might have been a pretty good team. Both played D1 ball for a while. Ashu on cue knocks down the jumper.
Yeah. And Ashu, as you mentioned, D1, 2 years at Bradley University in Peoria, Illinois.
Osceola. That's Hughes into Bardiva. And she lays it in off Franson. Franson doing her best, but it's not often you're 6'2" and somebody on the other team can look you in the eye, but that's the case here.
Bardiva seems to have some really good footwork
yes.
right around the basket. Good post, low post scorer, it appears.
Franson tracks it down. Nice job there. Oh, threw it away, though. Saunders with the steal. Heading to the other end. Dishes back out. Jumper on the way by Piggott. Off the rim. Bounces. Tipped in the air. Back to Piggott. Osceola holds the ball. Finds Hughes. Looking for a pick. Drives the lane. Back out to Bardiva. Puts a fake. Puts the head down and drives in and scores.
Wow. Very strong with that left hand, and she's been very aggressive. Franson has done all she can to deny her position, but she's big, she's strong, and so far she's been effective.
16-13, Nova up. Less than a minute and a half to go. Inside to Franson, outside to Dempsey. Drives the lane. Franson, 10-foot jumper, nothing but net.
Well, Molly providing a big lift today. Good to see her back on the floor here at the Martinez Center.
Ball out of bounds. It will be Nova Southeastern's ball. Into the lineup is number 3, Haley Conley, a freshman from New Franklin, Connecticut for Nova Southeastern. And back into the lineup is number 10, Kristen Posse. And Morgan Lum quick into the lineup. I tell you what, big smile on her face. It's good to see her back getting some playing time for the Spartans as well.
She missed most of the season with the back injury, back pain. And Tom Jesse told me he was going to try to get her on the floor today, kind of depending on how the game went, because she's smart. And he says, I'm looking for some leadership. And because we've been playing shorthanded, I need some players who have been out there before.
Morgan, a starter for most of last season, played a lot regardless. Spartans missed the shot, less than a minute to go in the quarter. Jeremy guarding Osceola. They go inside to Saunders. Knocks down a shoe, and they call the knockdown. And we'll come back the other way. You know, we've been talking about all the injuries for both these teams. Wait till we get to the men's game.
Yeah. Tampa's basically you could dress today and maybe see
action.
No,
they've put jerseys on both our chairs.
Well, one of the team managers is actually dressing now.
This is a true story.
Yes, it is.
That is a true fact as opposed to fake news.
Indeed.
15 seconds to go. Shot clock is dark. 10 seconds. Prossi pounds the dribble. Now starts the move. 5 seconds. Conley looks to drive outside Osceola at the buzzer. Knocks it down. Skyla Osceola with about a 10-foot jumper from the right side. And she hit it, ending the quarter. Nova Southeastern, biggest lead of the game, 20-15 over the Tampa Spartans. We'll take a timeout. You're watching on TampaSpartans.tv and the Sunshine State Digital Network.
DP Dough delivers cheesy happiness on and around college campuses, including UT, for calzones, wings, and breadsticks. Order online at dpdough.com. They're open late. Rebuilt Meals. Whether you're a competitive athlete wanting to tone up or just love flavorful, healthy food, their meals are built to feed your body with the proper nutrients that will fuel your active lifestyle. Enjoy fitness-inspired meal plans with Rebuilt Meals. Visit rebuiltmeals.com. Clean Eats is a new cafe located at 3838 Neptune Avenue and open until 7. It's not a diet, it's a lifestyle, featuring healthy sandwiches, wraps, bowls, and smoothies. Clean Eats.
You know, Tampa may be the party capital of the world this weekend.
It is. It was almost difficult to get to the arena today.
Gasparilla Festival. It's a pirate festival celebrating the, the football team is the Buccaneers. So there's a pirate legacy in the Tampa area from about 150 years ago.
Yeah.
Gasparilla.
Which goes right around this area, specific area. We are on the parade route here.
They anticipate 500,000 people come to watch all of this.
And this is All-Star Weekend for the National Hockey League. It's being held right here, right downtown, and so that traffic is here as well.
The All-Star game is tomorrow, but there's a lot of fan festival-friendly things to do, and so they're going toe-to-toe and head-to-head with each other.
It's amazing because the young men and women dress up in their
pirate
gear, lots of beads being exchanged and all those kinds of things.
Hats, a lot of swashbuckling going on this weekend.
That's one way to put it. It is really something. My wife's not into the Gasparilla thing. She says it's a made-up event. There was not a Jose Gaspar, was there?
No,
that's a fake guy.
That's what they say. Is it's
a
named
fake
after
news thing.
Jose Gaspar.
Yeah, Jose Gaspar was not real.
Oh, knocking down the three is Saunders. 23-15. All of a sudden, it's an 8-point lead for Nova Southeastern. Spartans need to kind of rein it in here.
Well, again, they've knocked down 3 from downtown. Tampa's 0 for 4 from beyond the arc.
A shoe missing. Rebound Osceola quickly up court to Prossi. Holding the ball up top is Saunders. She finds Conley.
Julia Ingram and Julia McClure are both at the scores table, waiting to come in. Next dead ball. What will the score be by then?
Saunders makes it a 10-point lead, 25-15. So Tom Jesse just trying to find a combination that can get some points. Abney in the lane, jumper. Nice job by Aaliyah Abney, and she has 6.
And again, Aaliyah Abney seems to have that mental toughness that I think Tom Jesse's looking for. We've seen that already here in the first half.
Jeremy goes to the ground, can't get it. Back to Conley. She's going to drive the lane. Off the glass, no good. Rebound to Thompson, who's now in the lineup.
The clock shot did not reset since it didn't hit the rim.
Right, and a nice drive. Oh, and a foul called on Griffin Dempsey. That will be the third Spartan to pick up 2 fouls. So the Spartans not only with some injuries to worry about, but 2 starters, Dempsey, or I should say Warden and Titer, both with 2 fouls.
And now Dempsey as well, as you said. Yeah.
Yes. Dempsey more or less a starter because she came in after a minute and a half of this game and hasn't left.
Molly Franson back in as well for Tampa.
Julia McClure and Julia Ingram into the lineup for Tampa. It's actually Julia McClure and Ingram. They're both Julia.
Yep.
McClure is a junior from Secaucus, New Jersey by way of Wagner University. And Julia Ingram, a freshman from Clearwater, Florida, went to Palm Harbor University High School.
Yeah, McClure went to 2 years to Wagner College in Staten Island, New York. Averaged 7.4 points, 6.2 rebounds her sophomore year.
Nice drive by Abney. She made the bucket, but they said she got fouled preceding the basket. She'll go to the line for 2. Abney with 8 of the Spartans' 19.
They're saying just 1 free throw, Jack. So did they count it?
They gave her the basket.
I think they did, yes.
I didn't see him give the signal. The one referee held out 2 fingers.
Yep.
Knocked it down, 3-point play. 27-20. So better yet for the Spartans. Tossing it up there, and a foul on Morgan Lum. She doesn't like the call, but it'll send Hughes to the line.
Well, Nova Southeastern shooting 63%, and they're, again, have knocked down 3 3-pointers to 0 to this point for Tampa. So it has been pretty much all Nova Southeastern since the early going. And Tampa actually, I don't want to say fortunate to be in this position, but they're within a single-digit deficit. So there's still a lot of time. They just need to get some things going offensively at their end. It's coming a little more difficult for Tampa.
Hughes knocks them both down, 29-20. Lum from outside backs off. Dempsey launching a 3, deep corner off the rim, no good. Fighting for it is Lum, up off the glass, too hard.
Well, Tampa's going to need those rebounds. You get the offensive rebound, and you're right at the rim. You got to stick it in.
Top of the key. That's Piggott. Lobs it into Bardiva. Back to Piggott, the lefty. Looked to put it up. Now fires. Airballed it. Goes out of bounds.
This Nova Southeastern team was sitting pretty, had a good record, feeling like they were going to be one of the top teams in the conference. And then when they lost Kayla Wright, it was like, now what? And it has been a struggle for them.
Abney fouled on the way in. We'll get 2. Spartans kind of in the same situation. Molly Franson, not the that great an impact player, but a good player.
Good, solid, yeah. I mean, and the top post player on the team.
But
frankly.
The Spartans are 12-7, and all 7 losses are conference losses.
Yeah, that hurts. And we should mention for Nova Southeastern as well, Kristen Prasi has just rejoined the team earlier this month. She is a senior in eligibility, but her first game of the season was on December 30th in that win over Barry. She rejoined the team after leaving school. She had an internship, 2 internships actually over the summer, and was offered a job. She was working, missed the basketball side of things, still had eligibility, and said, I'm coming back. So she enrolled again in January, and she's back on the team, and she's actually one of the leaders on the team, both stat-wise and in leadership.
Those are the stories you like. Nice save by McClure.
I understand.
I take that back. That was Ingram.
Yeah, I understand that, though. If you still have eligibility left, I thought that I had that same situation for me.
Branson bucket.
I had eligibility. I had a job offer. I took the job. I went to work in TV, and I never looked back. But for about 10 years, I kept thinking, I still have a year of eligibility. I could go play NAIA ball somewhere.
True.
And if I didn't have a job, I probably would have done it.
Well, that's got to be Bardiva with the push.
Yeah, and it is.
Yeah.
Good call, Jack.
Got the chicken wing out there.
Yeah.
As Clark Kellogg likes to say. And a timeout is called by Nova Southeastern's Leanne Freeland. And it's 29-23. Spartans have cut it to 6. Right.
Thing going on, but I would go ahead and call and see how fast they can get it there. 251-3399, and of course, when you do that, if you're thirsty, and you will be if you're having that pizza, you want to play it here. I'm inspired, and the Spartans feeling a little like Rocky right now with all the injuries and trying to fight back. You made the right choice. You drove right here. You found the streets that were open. I encountered at least a dozen
closed streets, huh?
Streets that were blocked and closed. Maybe I should have just taken the Uber.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have just done that.
Parked. Pulled off the Howard Franklin. Just put the flashers on and.
There we go. Come get me. I am northbound on I-275. To pick me up there, they'd have to go all the way to the St. Pete side, turn around and come back. Yeah.
Probably charge you for that.
They probably would.
Yep. Ingram finds Abney. They let her have the 3. She drives inside instead and not. Oh, it won't fall by that. Oh, that time they didn't like the Euro step.
Yeah, a little bunny hop at the end of that and got caught.
Referee stops for a second, I think, just to get the 30-second clock going.
Deja vu, they inbounded again. Whew, okay.
Osceola across the timeline. 5.5 minutes to go until halftime. Nova Southeastern by 3. Piggott holding or Hughes, I should say, holding the ball. They try to go inside, and that's Leaks who got fouled on the drive, and that's about the 4th or 5th time a pass or a drive inside on the left side has resulted in a foul on the Spartans.
Well, Abney is already to 10 points in this game, and her best game of the season, a career-high 19 points at Nova Southeastern earlier. Wow. So she likes playing against Nova.
Hughes knocks that one down, a 3. Back to a 9-point lead. That is 10 for Hughes. Dempsey dishes to Morgan Lum. Morgan turns around in the lane, off the glass, up. Oh, it won't fall, but she'll go to the line. Morgan Lum brings a little toughness to this team. You just don't know how well the back will hold up. So there's 2 players on the court for Tampa right now. You're just wondering, what caused them injury hold up? One shooting it, the other one is Molly Franson.
I was going to check on my iPad here that I brought with me to see, because I know at one point a note that I had about Abney was that she had not scored in double figures since that game against Nova. That was the only game she'd scored in double figures. But my iPad has died.
Oh.
So and it says activation is now required. I think I let the battery go down too low. Gotta
technology.
Boy, it's always something.
Top of the key, Piggott. Leaks holding the ball. Shot clock down to 10 into Bardiva. She tries to muscle her way through. Shot clock to 3. Piggott's going to have to launch one. Airballed it. And it'll be Tampa ball.
So good defense that time down by the Spartans, and the teammates on the bench acknowledge that. Even Faye Sanders stands up and applauds. Sanders wearing the sweats with a boot on her right ankle. Hopefully that sprained ankle will recover soon. She has been starting every game.
Abney in the lane, kicks it out to Morgan Lum. 3 on the way. Won't fall. Pass to the right side to Saunders. She looks to drive. 4:10 to go. Saunders off the glass, no good, right into the hands of Abney. Across the timeline. Under 4 minutes, Spartans down 7. Ingram looked good from here. We were straight on, and it big three-pointer for Tampa.
Pretty shot, gets the Spartans back within 4. They had fallen behind by 10 at one point.
She's a promising freshman for the Spartans, but it was hard to get playing time on this team this year.
Yeah, she was the Pinellas County Player of the Year at University High, Palm Harbor.
Saunders missing it. Rebound, Morgan Lum. Lead down to 4. Abney top of the key. Looks to drive, ducks her head, back to Lum. Lum passes the 3, and it's deflected out of bounds.
Couple of pretty good looks there that were disdained by the Tampa players. They were unselfish, but even Tom Jesse was going, go ahead, take the shot.
Well, Morgan had that same shot a minute ago and missed it.
Yeah.
And I think that made her think,
Got to have that shooter's mentality. Got to keep shooting it.
Morgan off the glass, no good. Under 3 minutes to go till half. Osceola launches a 3. Rims out. But they get their own rebound.
Yeah, Saunders with a good offensive board that time.
Again for Osceola. This time she nails it. 35-28. Dempsey with the ball, hands off to Lum. Finds a spot, kicks it back out. Ingram knocks down another jumper for Tampa. I know it's only 5 points for Julia Ingram, but I would say take a look. That might be your career high.
Yeah.
She normally doesn't get in this early in games, but she's one of those, as I said, promising freshmen. Dempsey pounding the dribble for the Spartans. Back to Ingram. She goes inside to Franson. Franson puts a move on, but they call her for a travel.
Didn't get the ball down.
Yeah.
I think you mentioned earlier how many three-point shooters they have. I mean, obviously, Hughes shoots 47%. Yeah. She's made 53 coming into the game, 53 of 114. But Osceola is even better, 47%. Not as many makes, 17 of 36 coming in. But even Piggott at 40%, 25 of 65. They got 3 players here shooting over 40% from beyond the arc.
Ball goes right into the hands of Thompson, who lays it in. 37-30, minute and a half to go first half. Abney, a driving Lum, dishes to Jeremy. Jeremy off the glass and in, nice. Got to hand out a hockey assist there because it started with Abney.
It did, and then through Lum for the layup. Very, very pretty play all the way around.
Oh, nice, pretty play by Osceola at the other end.
She's definitely having a big impact in this game. 7 points in 17 minutes.
Under a minute to go, and another travel.
Boy, Morgan Lum seeing extended minutes in this stint today. She did not play Wednesday night at Eckerd, just as a matter of fact.
45 seconds to go, first half, 20 seconds on their shot clock. Out to Osceola, guarded by Dempsey, switch over. Ball outside, driving the lane is Hughes. Back out. Hughes holds, 5 on the shot clock, drives baseline, off the glass, no good, rebound back out, 1 second, they're not going to get the shot in time.
Yeah, Prossie with a nice, strong, again, offensive rebound.
I think there's going to put some, all right, no, the shot clock ran out.
Yeah, it did.
24 seconds to go for the Spartans. Spartans will get one last chance. Shot clock off. Pass into Abney.
They're going to put the ball in the hands of Lum and let her start the offense here. The senior.
10 seconds. Eyes the clock. Comes off a pick. Dishes back out. Ingram. Inside. Taken by Jeremy. Fighting for it. Taken away by Nova. And the half comes to an end.
Tom Jesse not happy that his team doesn't get a final shot off here in the half. He's headed right to the locker room and wants his players to come along with him.
Follow quickly.
Yeah. A quick mention here of a couple more sponsors, and I know you've got a special guest coming up. Florida Orthopedic. We want to give a shout out to Drs. Selman and Gasser and Florida Orthopedic Institute.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams. Discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
Spot in the Sunshine State Conference standings. Joining me, the associate head coach of the Tampa men's basketball team, Justin Pekka.
Welcome to the University of Tampa. My name is Tucker Whitman and I'm a junior marketing major here at UT. Today we're going to look at some of the highlights of our beautiful Riverside campus here in downtown Tampa. We'll start at Plan Hall. This historic building was opened in 1891 as the Tampa Bay Hotel and now serves as the main academic building here at UT, with 4 floors of classrooms as well as faculty and administrative offices. Next up, the Vaughn Center, the hub of campus life and activities. This multi-purpose building includes the campus bookstore, our primary cafeteria plus an additional food court, a theater, as well as offices and meeting rooms for student organizations. The Vaughn Center is also one of UT's residence halls, providing 5 floors of student rooms. Morsani Hall is another residence hall here at UT. In addition to housing approximately 450 students, this building offers another selection of eateries as well as a small grocery store. Now let's check out the Sykes College of Business. This academic building houses classrooms and faculty offices for UT's undergrad and graduate business students. This building also has a real-time stock trading room. Right next door is the Sykes Chapel for Faith and Values. This gorgeous interfaith chapel features a large main hall complete with a massive pipe organ, as well as meditation rooms and meeting rooms. Student healthcare is a major priority for us here at UT. The Dickey Health and Wellness Center is accessible to all students and provides high-quality services including basic medical care, counseling, and wellness programs. On the east side of campus, you'll find the McDonald-Kelsey Library. Here, students can learn from a large collection of books, periodicals, and digital databases. They can also take advantage of our numerous study rooms and computers. The Academic Success Center is another great resource for students. This is your one-stop shop for academic advising, coaching, and tutoring services. Whether you're a seasoned athlete or just want to shoot some hoops, the athletic facilities here at UT are hard to beat. The Bob Martinez Athletic Center includes a large gymnasium, a weight room, and training facilities. In addition, the campus features an aquatic center open year-round, 6 tennis courts, baseball and softball fields, a 1,500-seat stadium, as well as a lacrosse field and intramural complex. Need a break from studying? Head to Falk Theater and catch a play. This 1,000-seat historic theater serves as a home for all major performances made by UT's Department of Speech, Theater and Dance, as well as special guests. This is one of UT's newest facilities, the Innovation and Collaboration Building. Here you will find UT's very own Starbucks. In addition, classrooms, cybersecurity labs, study lounges, and the Loth Entrepreneurship Center designed for student entrepreneurs to launch their startups. Thanks for joining me today. If you enjoyed this video tour of UT, we'd love to give you one in person. For more information or to schedule a campus visit, go to ut.edu.
Everything, you name it, we got it.
I mean, this is more than I've ever seen with any team.
It's insane,
Yeah.
almost, yeah.
Yeah.
But we gotta, it's adversity, you know, we gotta fight through it and put some win. We need to put some wins together. It's almost February, you know, it's crunch time, and we're fighting for a spot in the conference tournament now.
I mean,
unfortunately,
you know, no other team in the conference is going to feel sorry for you. That's
no, definitely not. No one. There's no easy wins. You know that. We got to come out and win, but we're still capable of beating anybody any night. And that's what we continue to say, so we just got to come and play 40 minutes.
All right. Well, we got that game coming up at 4 o'clock, so Justin will be here and we'll be ready.
Yeah. If you're listening, come off Bayshore and come join us. We need some support.
Yeah. Maybe we should offer something to anybody.
Yeah.
I think we're being piped into the parade, one of the floats.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I think they're piping in the
broadcast. Awesome. You're going there after or no?
No.
You're done with that.
I'm too old for that.
Yeah, me too. I've had enough.
Justin, thanks, and we'll have the game at 4 o'clock. Good luck.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Okay, Justin Pekka, the associate head basketball coach for the University of Tampa men's basketball team. We're going to step out, 39-32, Nova Southeastern leading the Tampa women at halftime. This is TampaSpartans.tv.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams. Discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
They say college is a place for self-discovery, but this isn't the place for students to find their way. Because our students know where they're headed. The school that got its start in a storefront knows a little something about ambition, focus, and shaping leaders. We've never had to climb out of our ivory tower. We're too grounded in the real world. Internships, research, guidance, and answers, leaving no question about a clear path to success. When you play to your strengths, you only get stronger. They say college is a place for self-discovery, but this isn't the place for students to find their way. Because our students know where they're headed. The school that got its start in a storefront knows a little something about ambition, focus, and shaping leaders. We've never had to climb out of our ivory tower. We're too grounded in the real world. Internships, research, guidance, and answers, leaving no question about a clear path to success. When you play to your strengths, you only get stronger.
Welcome to the University of Tampa. My name is Tucker Whitman and I'm a junior marketing major here at UT. Today we're going to look at some of the highlights of our beautiful Riverside campus here in downtown Tampa. We'll start at Plan Hall. This historic building was opened in 1891 as the Tampa Bay Hotel and now serves as the main academic building here at UT, with 4 floors of classrooms as well as faculty and administrative offices. Next up, the Vaughn Center, the hub of campus life and activities. This multi-purpose building includes the campus bookstore, our primary cafeteria plus an additional food court, a theater, as well as offices and meeting rooms for student organizations. The Vaughn Center is also one of UT's residence halls, providing 5 floors of student rooms. Morsani Hall is another residence hall here at UT. In addition to housing approximately 450 students, this building offers another selection of eateries as well as a small grocery store. Now let's check out the Sykes College of Business. This academic building houses classrooms and faculty offices for UT's undergrad and graduate business students. This building also has a real-time stock trading room. Right next door is the Sykes Chapel for Faith and Values. This gorgeous interfaith chapel features a large main hall complete with a massive pipe organ, as well as meditation rooms and meeting rooms. Student healthcare is a major priority for us here at UT. The Dickey Health and Wellness Center is accessible to all students and provides high-quality services including basic medical care, counseling, and wellness programs. On the east side of campus, you'll find the McDonald-Kelsey Library. Here, students can learn from a large collection of books, periodicals, and digital databases. They can also take advantage of our numerous study rooms and computers. The Academic Success Center is another great resource for students. This is your one-stop shop for academic advising, coaching, and tutoring services. Whether you're a seasoned athlete or just want to shoot some hoops, the athletic facilities here at UT are hard to beat. The Bob Martinez Athletic Center includes a large gymnasium, a weight room, and training facilities. In addition, the campus features an aquatic center open year-round, 6 tennis courts, baseball and softball fields, a 1,500-seat stadium, as well as a lacrosse field and intramural complex. Need a break from studying? Head to Falk Theater and catch a play. This 1,000-seat historic theater serves as a home for all major performances made by UT's Department of Speech, Theater and Dance, as well as special guests. This is one of UT's newest facilities, the Innovation and Collaboration Building. Here you will find UT's very own Starbucks. In addition, classrooms, cybersecurity labs, study lounges, and the Loth Entrepreneurship Center, designed for student entrepreneurs to launch their startups. Thanks for joining me today. If you enjoyed this video tour of UT, we'd love to give you one in person. For more information or to schedule a campus visit, go to ut.edu.
They say college is a place for self-discovery, but this isn't the place for students to find their way. Because our students know where they're headed. The school that got its start in a storefront knows a little something about ambition, focus, and shaping leaders. We've never had to climb out of our ivory tower. We're too grounded in the real world. Internships, research, guidance, and answers, leaving no question about a clear path to success. When you play to your strengths, you only get stronger.
An NBA player was actually sorry, we had a technical issue there. An NBA player made $1 million move and got all the way to the basket and then missed the shot. And he came over to his coach, and it was Mike D'Antoni was the coach, so it was somebody on the Knicks. But Mike D'Antoni, not the Knicks. Anyway, bottom line, he came over and said, "Sorry, coach, I just ran out of talent." I ran out of talent. He got all the way to the basket and then just ran out of talent. He couldn't put the ball in. I think that's a great line. Sorry, coach.
40.
I ran out of talent.
45-36, Nova Southeastern has upped their halftime lead from 7 to 9 points. And here comes Tampa across the timeline. Rachel Warden. Michaela Thompson into the lineup for Nova Southeastern. Karma Jeremy scoring for Tampa. Also into the lineup is Julia McClure and Julia Ingram. Ingram with 5 off the bench for the Spartans, the freshman from Palm Harbor. Lead down to 7. That's what it was at half. Saunders, long 3. No good, taken away by Abney for the Spartans. Dishes inside, Karma Jeremy lays it in.
Beautiful feed by Abney. Threaded the needle.
That's 4 assists for Abney to go with her 12 points. Spartans, as we mentioned, without a real post presence, it's fallen back to Karma Jeremy, who had to do that last year. Right now, neither team with any big inside. And Thompson wheels and deals on McClure and knocks it home. 47-40. Just a little over 6 minutes to go, third quarter. Abney off the pick from Jeremy. Outside to McClure. Under 10 on the shot clock to Warden. Outside the arc. Looking. Finds Abney. 3 on the clock. Jumper. No good.
Well, good defensive stand right there by the Sharks of Nova Southeastern. They really do come out and extend their defense and close out on any player before they can set up for a three-point shot. Very tight man-to-man defense.
Abney with a nice steal.
She's having the game of all the Spartans today.
Comes back out, finds Warden. Bounce pass to Karma Jeremy, but it's deflected away, and Nova Southeastern has it. Pickett a long 3, and she hits it. She's hit 2 threes for her 6 points today. They are now 6 of 19 from the three-point line and have a 10-point lead, which is their biggest lead of the game. Abney inside, cuts back, knocks it home. 14 for Aaliyah Abney. She has played every minute of this game. Drive up and in, up and off the rim, I should say, by Pickett, but fouled on the way in. Substitutions coming up will be Stasia Titer for the Spartans and Bardiva and Osceola for Nova Southeastern. This is the under 5 timeout. Molly Franson also checking in, and we'll take the timeout as well right here on TampaSpartans.tv.
The Campus Bookstore is a sponsor of UT Athletics. The Barnes & Noble Campus Store has everything UT in.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams. Discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
You might be right.
Gasparilla and the NHL All-Star Game
Yeah,
being held within a few feet of each other.
yeah.
Gasparilla is the big celebration of the pirate heritage around the Tampa area. Attracts about 500,000 people.
Yeah, even when I was here working in TV back in the late 70s, they had the Gasparilla Classic, the road race. I forget, 10K or...
I believe that's it's February. They're still doing it.
Yeah, they still have that run. Runners know all about it. I don't anymore because I don't run and I don't do sports here. So
I saw a commercial.
Yeah. I saw people running. I thought they must be getting ready for the Gasparilla Distance Classic.
Pickett hitting the free throw, 51-42. Pickett with 7 points now.
Well, you're right. This is their largest lead, and they keep expanding it at this point. Tampa needs to get something going on offense.
Hit them both. And Osceola comes in for Pickett, and the lead is 10. Warden over across the timeline for the Spartans to Jeremy. Jeremy relatively quiet today with 8 points, though.
It's a quiet 8. I just noticed the same thing. I was surprised to look down. I thought she'd only had maybe a bucket or something, bucket or two.
Top of the key, Bardiva took it earlier today. Does not look this time. They go back to her, posting up on Franson. Nice job by Molly. Jumper by Conley missed, and Molly Franson chases it down. Warden heading coast to coast, dishes off. Back out to Warden. 3 on the way. Nothing but net for her.
That's the first time she's been able to get a look. Kristen Prossi almost got to her, but she got that shot away just in time.
52-45. Rachel Warden now with 5 points on the day. And a foul called, I think, on Molly Franson inside. That will be Molly's, let me find her name here. First foul. Second team foul of the quarter on Tampa. Looking to go inside. Franson denying Bardiva the chance. Conley. Into Bardiva. Spartans trying to cheat a little bit on Bardiva. Not able to get all the way over. Nice job defense by Molly Franson. Quickly up court. They find Julia Ingram. She backs it out. Jeremy finds Ingram. Has it knocked out of her hands. Prossi has it. Not going to stop. Missed a shot. Franson pulls it down. Under 3 to go, third quarter. Nova Southeastern leading Tampa by 7. Ingram. Bounce pass inside, Franson. Fighting for the ball, twisted, comes down. Tell you what, anytime Molly Franson twists like that, you just kind of look at her to see how's she doing. Coming off another, Tom Jesse just got teed up. Didn't like what was happening to Molly Franson. And then the fact that the call was a jump ball gave the possession arrow to Nova Southeastern. Tom got his, I wouldn't say 2 cents. I think he's getting $1.50 in on this one.
He got his money's worth, that's for sure. And he has to be really careful. The official does a good job of walking away at this point because Tom Jesse is still hot. 2:41 left, 7-point game, and a chance to get within 5. Suddenly they're going to go down here and shoot a couple free throws and have the ball.
Hughes hitting the free throws. She's a 78% free throw shooter, and she hit them both. Hughes now with 12. The one and only player for Nova Southeastern in double digits. And they get the ball on the possession arrow. So the lead is 9 with 2:40 to go in the third quarter. Nova with the ball. Conley, top of the key. Saunders backs it out. Under 10 on the shot clock. Back to Saunders. 3 on the way. In and out. Rachel Warden takes it for Tampa. Lobs it inside to Molly Franson. Puts a move on Osceola. Double clutches. Ball bounces in.
Molly's coming up big here today. 8 points now. And has not missed a shot today. 4 for 4 from the floor.
She's guarding Saunders and letting her take the shot. Long jumper. Conley, no good. Franson fighting for it. Rips it away.
A very determined Molly Franson that time down.
Tighter. Top of the key. Backs off. Jeremy trying to put a move on Osceola. Back to Tighter. Jumper from the elbow. Rolls out. Thompson to the other end. And a quick timeout by Leanne Freeland. All right, 54-47, 107 to go in the third quarter. Nova Southeastern leading Tampa by 7 right here on Tampa Spartans.tv.
To all UT supporters and guests, the Bay Harbor Hotel on Courtney Campbell Causeway.
7-point difference. It was 7 points at halftime. Nova Southeastern with the ball and the lead. Prossie feeds Hughes. Hughes with the 3, no good. Karma Jeremy races for the rebound.
We've seen a lot of side-to-side offense being run by Tampa.
Tighter missing the shot. Rebound Conley.
But we did see Abney, when she was in previously, being able to turn the corner and drive down the lane, and she's back on the floor for Tampa. Watch for that in the offensive sets to come.
Missed shot by Nova. Molly Franson rebounded, and Conley reaching over the back. That'll be Conley's second foul, first foul of the quarter. Took him 9 minutes and 20 seconds to get a foul this quarter. Tampa only has 2. 35 seconds to go in the quarter. Got 8-second difference on the shot clock. Jeremy drives, fouled going up, and Conley has picked up 2 fouls in 10 seconds.
Well, we've seen Tampa not shoot a lot of free throws today, and some of the reason is that they've not been able to get to the basket and haven't taken it to the basket, settling sometimes for perimeter jumpers, not always from three-point land, but just simply from outside the lane. That was a nice drive by Jeremy that time.
Jeremy with 8.
Tom Jesse still pleading his case with a different official, mind you, saying that Molly was hit on the forearm, and that's why the ball came loose and why she ended up being tied up. Again, this was from a minute or so, or 2 minutes ago maybe. But he's still making his point.
Jeremy's second free throw. Knocked it home. 54-48. Shot clock is dark. 25 seconds in the quarter. Prossie quietly over the timeline. Will just stand near midcourt waiting for the clock to run down. Spartans will wait for her to wait. 10 seconds now.
I'm sorry, Jack. Nova's missed their last 7 shots.
Prossie drives, stopped, back out. Saunders back to Prossie. She launches a 3, no good, and the quarter runs out. All right, it's 54-48 at the end of 3 quarters. Spartans trimming the lead by just a point. We'll have some work to do in the fourth quarter. Tampa Spartans.tv.
They say college is a place for self-discovery, but this isn't the place for students to find their way, because our students know where they're headed. The school that got its start in a storefront knows a little something about ambition, focus, and shaping leaders. We've never had to climb out of our ivory tower. We're too grounded in the real world. Internships, research, guidance, and answers, leaving no question about a clear path to success. When you play to your strengths, you only get stronger.
Services for their variety and hours. Sailport Waterfront Suites in Tampa is Tampa's only all-waterfront, all-suite resort. Located on beautiful Rocky Point Island, just minutes from UT. An Outpost located at the edge of campus on Kennedy. The Outpost offers an affordable classic menu. If you're a loyal Tampa Spartan fan, come post up at the Outpost.
Men's basketball coming up at about 4 o'clock or 30 minutes after this game, pretty much right around 4 o'clock. Just in case you're going to be confused, we will not be televising the U.S. Olympic track and field trials. Nova Southeastern just gets up and down the floor.
Yeah, they do. They score some points.
They average 93. They give up 89. So their goal is, we're going to let you shoot because that means we get the ball back.
So we're not going to have a defensive battle today, it would appear?
They've had 3 games over 100. One of them 122 this year.
Wow.
Fourth quarter underway in the women's game. Karma Jeremy looking to slice into that lead. It's a 6-point lead for Nova.
Spartans shooting 51% from the floor for the game.
Up that a little bit more. And the foul as Aaliyah Abney knocks down the jumper and got fouled after the fact. She'll get one.
Boy, Abney's having a game, huh?
That is 16 points for Aaliyah Abney.
Spartans are hanging around.
And the free throw knocks it down to 3. Hasn't been this close for a long time. Spartans were down 5 at the end of the first quarter, and the 3-point deficit prior to that was earlier in the quarter. Nice job, Franson, to keep Bardiva from moving in. She finally hands the ball off to Saunders. 10 on the shot clock. Hughes drives the lane, kicks it out to Pickett. 3 from the deep corner, off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Hughes. Bounces it inside to Bardiva. She tries to bully Franson. Nowhere to go, finally steps around, knocks it in. That one did a 360 around the rim before it fell through.
She's very, very good with that left hand. I think she is a left-handed player.
Yeah.
And she's very strong. She goes to her strong side with authority.
That's 10 for Bardiva to get into double digits. Lead 5. Jeremy, a little spin in the lane. Off the glass, nice. Tried to get the charge, referee didn't call it.
Saunders knocked down, or fell down. Didn't get the whistle she was after.
And I think we've got Tighter with the foul on the drive. The lead is 3, 56-53 for Nova Southeastern. Thompson into the lineup, replacing Piggott.
Nova Southeastern, by the way, has not missed a free throw today. Perfect 10 of 10. The Spartans have missed 4. They trail by 3.
8.5 minutes to go in the game. Bardiva goes inside to Saunders. Nice little turnaround, missed it though. And Tighter with the rebound. Spartans could tie the game. Franson thinks about it, comes back out, gives it to Tighter. Abney, jumper inside the arc. Oh, that one was in, out, and in and out.
Too bad, too bad. Looked pretty good.
Yeah, just would not fall. Saunders, Bardiva. Puts the head down, drives the lane, foul on Franson. That will be foul number 3 on Molly Franson. So Tom Jesse, you probably don't need to make a decision on this with 7:40 to go in the game. You let it play out. Actually, Tighter has 4 for the Spartans. That foul was called, though, on Tighter? It was. Not Franson.
Bardiva, just a 60% free throw shooter, makes the first.
So Tighter got the foul, her 4th. That put Julia Ingram back in the lineup quickly.
I said that she was a lefty, but she actually shot the free throws right-handed. So maybe it's just she's very good
talented
with her left hand.
Yeah.
Perhaps ambidextrous.
Or as former Milwaukee Brewer Jim Gantner once said, that he was amphibious.
That's right. I knew that was coming.
Oh, nice job by Molly Franson. It's amazing some of the great quotes that as soon as you bring it up, something like it, people know what you're going to say.
Yep.
Tumbling to the turf goes Franson and Bardiva, and Bardiva gets called for the foul away from the ball.
You see Osceola and Piggott both coming back in right now.
(58-55), 7:20 to go. Nova Southeastern by 3. Warden outside to Abney. She's having a game, goes into Franson, who is really, now they double team her and a foul is called. Foul on Saunders.
I mentioned how there's been a lot of side-to-side action here as the Spartans run their offense. Give credit to the Sharks. They play really good position defense, and there's really, it's hard to turn a corner, even coming off a pick, because they play such good defense, and they're playing good help defense as well.
Warden to tie. Yes! Rachel Warden knocks it down. She has 8, and we're tied at 58.
Warden is a really good three-point shooter.
Kind of a phantom foul there on, I will admit, on Abney. But it's called.
And just her second personal foul on Abney. So,
third team foul here in the fourth quarter. Osceola to inbound.
Both teams with 3 right now.
Pass inside, taken away. Oh, right into the hands of Osceola. She goes out to Saunders, fires a 3. Missed it. Rebound. Julia Ingram for the Spartans.
Tampa doing a better job of going after the defensive rebounds, many of them which are long because they are three-point shots from distance.
Nice pass inside. Franson off the glass. Wouldn't climb over it. Got it. Rebounded and put it up. Foul, though. She'll go to the free throw line. She is working her tail off today.
Have I mentioned how nice it is to see her on the floor again?
But I tell you what, though, both of us worry every time we see her.
Oh, absolutely.
Not just falling to the floor, but when she gets the ball, it's like just because her injury, when she re-injured her knee, they said was not a goofy thing. It was she just was like trying to get defensive position.
Right.
And her knee locked up. She hit the free throw to give the Spartans the lead.
Wow.
They last led in this game way back in the first quarter. Knocks them both down. She's a good free throw shooter. Hits that one. And Molly Franson has 12 points.
12 points and a team-high 5 rebounds to boot. She has had a huge impact in this game. And she leaves the court and goes right to the bike to continue to try to keep those knees warm.
This is a 7-0 run for the Spartans. They were down 5. Right inside, nice scoop. And the bucket by Prossi. She's got 10 now, and it's tied. 6 minutes to go in this game, and it's all tied at 60 apiece. Tighter. McClure. Ingram, I should say. Abney on the drive, kicks it back out. Tighter. Jeremy, nice little jumper off the back of the rim, goes out of bounds. It will be Nova Southeastern's ball. Sharks ball.
Mentioned at the outset, if you just joined us, both these teams lost Wednesday night due in part to three-pointers at the buzzer at the end of regulation. Buzzer beaters, I should say. It wasn't a three-pointer that Nova lost on. Nova Southeastern lost 67-66 on a baseline jumper, a two-pointer at Lynn, or against Lynn. Tampa lost at Eckerd.
Warden lost the ball. Come back the other way. Still tied at 60. Driving the lane is Piggott off the glass and in, and Nova's back in the lead. 62-60, 5 minutes to go.
Piggott is left-handed, by the way.
Warden outside. Stasia tighter. Jumper in the lane. Oh, won't fall though. To the other end. Osceola. Guarded by Ingram. Prossi. Gives it to Piggott driving. Fouled on the play by Titer. And for Titer, that will be the game for her. Stasia Titer. Tough day today. The Spartans' leading scorer will depart with 3 points in just 18 minutes of play.
Yeah, 1 of 7.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams. Discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
The Tampa DoubleTree Hotel on Cypress, just minutes from UT. And Buffalo Wild Wings says it's not whether you win or lose, it's where you celebrate the game. Buffalo Wild Wings, located at 1625 East 7th Avenue in Ybor City. Happy to welcome UT fans after the game.
4 minutes, 28 seconds to go. Nova Southeastern leading the Tampa women 62-60. Spartans trailed by 10. I thought it was 11, but I think it was just 10 was the most.
I guess so. I guess 10. I thought it was 11 as well, but
that lead was at 8:48 of the second quarter. The last time they had that lead. Spartans.
I think it's been equaled a couple times since then, Jack.
Yes.
Yeah. So that was the first time I think that they got the 10-point lead.
So, Spartans had a 60-58 lead, now trail 62-60. And Piggott at the free throw line.
You got to wonder if both of these teams, if the players aren't thinking, what can go wrong now? Because that's kind of how it's been the last 5 games for both of these schools.
And the lefty Piggott knocks it home. She has 11.
You go back to that game Wednesday night at Eckerd. The last 3 minutes and 7 seconds, Tampa was outscored 12-1 at the end of regulation, and a buzzer-beating 3 sent the game to overtime. And then they were outscored in overtime 11-4 after Tampa had scored the first 4 points of OT. They had 5 turnovers in the last 10 minutes or so of the game, including the overtime period.
The lead is 4. Jeremy up and in, and she'll go to the line. Cuts it to 2 and a chance to cut it to 1. For Karma Jeremy, point number 11 on the day. Nope, make it 13. They just upped it. Julia McClure into the Spartan lineup, replacing Julia Ingram. And Jeremy knocks it down. 64-63, Spartans showing press. Trapping.
First time we've seen that today.
Don't get caught on the break, though. A wild shot, and Abney takes it away for the Spartans.
Well, they got beat on the press, but the shot wasn't the high-efficiency shot that you expect from Nova Southeastern.
It was a runner.
It was a runner.
Abney drives, and the Spartans lead. 19 for Aaliyah Abney.
I believe, well, that's what she scored at Nova. That was her career high.
And I believe that was the first game of the conference season.
I think so.
It was one of the first 2. It was one of those early December games.
Well, they played Eckerd previously.
Okay.
They had a home game against Eckerd, and then they played at Nova Southeastern.
All right. That's what I meant, the first road game.
Yeah, the first road game of conference. You were exactly right, Jack. Absolutely.
You misheard me.
I absolutely did. I'll check the batteries on my hearing aids.
Nova answers at the other end and go back up by 1. Jeremy off the glass, no good. Got her own rebound. 4 Sharks surrounding her. She finds Franson to Warden. A 3, no good.
Oh, man, they got the ball right where they wanted it, in the hands of Warden, wide open. Just didn't go. I think she rushed it just a little.
Just a little. Yeah, it looked like it.
Anticipating that Nova Southeastern defense flying at her again.
Under 3 minutes. Piggott back out. Driving Thompson, taken away by Warden. Warden says, get out of here, Miss Hughes.
Molly Franson with a block shot there on the turnaround. And she might have got punched in the eye, too, in the scrap for the basketball.
Yep. Abney fading away, falling down, knocks it in. 67-66 Tampa.
Well, that's a career high, I think.
And a quick timeout by Leanne Freeland as Tampa has taken a 1-point lead on the 21st point of the day by Aaliyah. 52% for the game. On the court for the Spartans, Franson, Abney, Warden, Jeremy, and McClure. Saunders, Hughes, Crossy, Bardiva, and Thompson. Sharks with the ball, that's Saunders. Pass, oh, nice reaction by Saunders. Wasn't expecting it. Bardiva outside, 10 on the shot clock. Hands the ball to Hughes. Fights off a pick. 3 on the shot clock. Drives baseline, kicks it out. They're not going to get the shot off. They do, but it airballed.
I agreed with you. I didn't think there was time for the pass to be made. I thought for sure it was going to be a shot clock violation before the attempt. As it turned out, she did get it away, but short.
This is a huge possession for Tampa.
That was a great defensive stand by Tampa that time down.
Now add to it with an offensive possession. Jeremy looks. Still looking, finds Abney. 10 now on the shot clock here. Gives up her dribble, goes back to Jeremy. Jeremy near the elbow, drives the lane, scoops it up, and gravity knocks it down for Tampa.
Just enough effort to get it up and over the rim.
English, gravity, maybe a combination of both.
Yeah.
Spartans by 3, 69-66, 1:10 to go in the game. Hughes, or Rossi, I should say, from deep, missing it. Rebounded by Abney.
Oh, baby, a minute to go. Don't go anywhere.
No. 15 on the shot clock, 53 on the game clock. Warden backs it out. Hands the ball to McClure. McClure looks, comes back out, finds Franson. 3 on the shot clock, free throw line jumper. Fouled on the jumper by Bardiva. And Franson, one of the best free throw shooters on the team, will go to the line.
The senior said, I'm going to take the shot here, and she's had a great game, only missed 1 shot from the floor all day, 5 out of 6 from the field, goes to the line for the 3rd time today so far, 2 for 2.
Knocks it down. She's a 75% free throw shooter. Spartans by 4.
And that makes it a 2-possession game, just huge.
39.8 seconds to go. Tampa by 4.
Spartans are going to need to make their free throws, something they did not do at Eckerd on Wednesday night, where they missed 3 out of 4 in the final couple minutes.
Franson hits that one. Molly Franson now with 15 points. 14 points. Outside, Hughes, deep 3, no good. Franson boards. And she is fouled underneath the basket. Molly Franson, what a game. 14 points, that is her 7th rebound in 22 minutes of play. She will go to the line. She will be shooting 2. That was the 5th. And she's nothing but net and cool and calm under pressure. Spartans by 6. Misses that one, 27 seconds to go. Don't foul this far out. Pass, top of the key. Driving, foul called on Jeremy. And it will put Prossi at the line.
And again, you look back at that free throw, that would have made it a 3-possession game and really iced the game in all likelihood. But now you've left the door open just a little bit, just ajar just a bit for Nova Southeastern. Again, this is only going to be a 2-possession trip down or a two-point possibility on this possession.
Bucket by Prossi there ended another 7-0 run by the Spartans. Spartans had a 7-0 run to give them a 60-58 lead, and then after trailing 66-65 with a 7-0 run, there's a ball out of bounds, and it will be Nova Southeastern.
Yeah, Carmen Jeremy dove on the floor to get the ball, but she was out of bounds when she dove. So here again now, they have a point, and with a 3-pointer, makes it a 2-point game.
Will they look for the 3 or just need a basket?
They need a basket at the very least.
Hughes will inbound under the basket. Looks, still looking, finally finds Saunders. She launches a 3. Off the back of the rim, no good. Taken away by Abney, and she's just going to settle it down and dare anyone to foul her, and finally Hughes does.
She had a chance to go in for an uncontested layup, but like so many saying, hey, this is the end of the game. We've won the game, but Nova Southeastern, desperate, does foul her and sends her to the line. I believe, again, this is her career high, so we'll try to get Aaliyah Abney or Molly Franzen over to talk with you here in just a moment.
Knocks it
but
down.
They both have had outstanding games.
Yes. Hit the free throw, 73-67. At one point, the Spartans were not shooting all that well from the line. They're now 14 of 19. They've hit them when they really needed them at the end. They're now 15 of 20. And a quick timeout by Leanne Freeland. 74-67, largest lead of the game for Tampa. And with 8 seconds left.
They say college is a place for self-discovery, but this isn't the place for students to find their way. Because our students know where they're headed. The school that got its start in a storefront knows a little something about ambition, focus, and shaping leaders. We've never had to climb out of our ivory tower. We're too grounded in the real world. Internships, research, guidance, and answers, leaving no question about a clear path to success. When you play to your strengths, you only get stronger.
In all likelihood. Florida Tech's just one game better at 6-6, but with this little time left, it's like one of those 4 teams is not going to be in. So this is a huge victory if the Spartans do indeed hold on in its final 8.6 seconds.
And by the way, we have a men's game coming up in about 30 minutes after this one, but the Spartans will stay home on Wednesday. It's actually a 4-game homestand. It's like playing Major League Baseball here. We're on a homestand. Wednesday, St. Leo comes to town. And then next Saturday, it's Rollins in town. And then on Wednesday, February 7th, Florida Tech comes to town. So the Spartans want to hold serve on their home court. 8 seconds to go. Osceola to inbound. Spartans lead by 7.
They took the timeout to advance into their front court.
Picking on the drive. McClure's trying to stop her. Lets her go anyway with a... Don't want to put her on the line and give her up a 3-point play. But after the made basket, Karma Jeremy calls a timeout. Lead is 5, 74-69 with 4.5 seconds to go.
And by taking the timeout, the Spartans will again move the ball up to the front court, which eliminates any possibility of a steal and a quick score at this end.
Smart move. I don't like the rule, though.
I know you don't. I like it.
I never liked when the NBA...
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams. Discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
The season and her career, because she's a senior. But to see her out there today and having an impact and helping win this game, congratulations to Molly. 15 points, 6 rebounds, and obviously, I think, again, one of the huge stars of this game, Aaliyah Abney, with a career-high 23 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. She did everything today.
Karma Jeremy to inbound. Emily Ashu in. They want a free throw shooter just in case. They're assuming a foul, and she gets the ball and is immediately fouled.
Yeah.
So smart play by Tom Jesse to get the free throw shooter on the floor.
And there's no question Nova at this point understands, Nova Southeastern understands that they're going to suffer yet another loss, and it's heartbreak for this team. Without Kayla Wright, they've just become a team that is not as powerful.
The shoe hits. She's an 83% free throw shooter.
So they will now have lost 4 in a row and 6 of their last 7. Most of that after Kayla Wright went down with the injury. Hopefully she's back next week. That's the plan.
And a shoe hits them both. 75-69. 1 second to go. The shot is on the way. Doesn't matter. Off the front of the rim. No good. 76-69, the final score. The Tampa Spartans with a huge, huge come-from-behind victory over Nova Southeastern. For the win, the Spartans will move to 13-7 overall on the season, 6-7 in the Sunshine State Conference. Nova Southeastern falls to 9-10 and 5-8 in Sunshine State Conference play. Scott Lynn trying to track down one of the star players for the Tampa Spartans. See if she can come over here and talk to us. Walking wounded on both teams, but the Spartans prevail in this game. Men's game coming up shortly after this one in about 30 minutes. And what a huge win for the Tampa Spartans. Men's teams coming out for both games. Both teams, I should say. As we get ready. Joining me is a somewhat happy, but I'm assuming somewhat tired, Molly Franson. Congratulations on this game. I mean, just knowing what you've been going through with your knee injury and everything, and the decision you made that you're going to try it and see what happens. What was going through your mind and made you want to come back and give it a shot?
My team, like my girls, like when I went down, they were hurt, I was hurt, and we went through a rough stretch, and I just kept thinking, like, I'm not quitting on them, I'm not giving up on them. And, you know, I'm not going to give up either. This is, you know, this is the sport that I love. I've loved my whole life, so I had to do it.
Are you taking a chance, though?
You know, the MRI was fine. Everything came back fine. I've had knee surgery before on this leg, so it was more mental than anything. You know, I have arthritis, so obviously every time that I play, you know, there's that. But you know, that's irreversible. So I might as well come out here and just have fun while I can. Let's talk about what you did today. I don't know if I always ask everybody this. Did you know how well you played today? Exactly with stats, and they always say no. Yeah, no, I have no idea.
See, when I played, I always knew exactly what I was stats, and the other guys on the team were like, "What am I shooting?" Anyway, here's what you did today. Let me find your line here. 15 points, 5 of 6 shooting, 5 of 6 from the line, 6 rebounds. What a game for you today.
Thank you.
And not only that, but the defense on Bardiva. I mean, you were going toe-to-toe with somebody who's heavier than you, but looking you right in the eye.
Right. Yeah, at first she came out, and she was tough. I mean, kudos, she came out. She made a couple of baskets on me, and I just, you know, you have to dig in and say, I'm not going to let her score on me anymore, and so that's what I tried to do.
You didn't.
Kudos to her. She's a great player. So.
How important was it to stop the 5-game losing streak and get back?
That was all I could think about. That was the whole reason. I mean, I was tired, but I couldn't be tired. They needed me. We needed to win. We needed to get off on a streak. I needed them. Everyone stepped up and played so well tonight. We had a ton of subs, and coming together like that to end a losing streak. That's what this game is all about, you know.
I mean, if there's the definition of a team win, this was it.
Absolutely.
Julia Ingram off the bench,
Absolutely.
Julia McClure off the bench.
Absolutely. Aaliyah.
Aaliyah. She had 21.
Yeah, she
23.
really came out and stepped up for us. You know, we have Faith out, so there was we've had some ups and downs these last couple weeks, but we really had people come out and step up, and that's all we could ask for. I mean, that's why we come to practice and do this for each other every day. So. And
the other nice thing is the schedule gods were not nice to you guys, but now you get 4 home games.
Right. That'll help. We need them. We need the 4 games.
All right, Molly Franson, what a great game for the Spartans. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Molly Franson with 15 points for the Tampa Spartans today. Tampa wins it 76-69 is the final score. Quick rundown of the scoring. Aaliyah Abney leading the Spartans with 23 points. Karma Jeremy had 16, and Molly Franson with 15. Also, Rachel Warden with 8, Emily Ashu with 4, Julia Ingram off the bench with 5, Morgan Lum with 2. Spartans hit 53% of their shots today. On the other side, it was Pickett with 14, Hughes with 12, Bardiva with 12, Prossi with 11. Also Saunders had 7, Osceola had 7, Thompson had 6, and Nova Southeastern shot 42% from the floor. Final score again, 76.
Welcome to the University of Tampa. My name is Tucker Whitman and I'm a junior marketing major here at UT. Today we're going to look at some of the highlights of our beautiful Riverside campus here in downtown Tampa. We'll start at Plan Hall. This historic building was opened in 1891 as the Tampa Bay Hotel and now serves as the main academic building here at UT, with 4 floors of classrooms as well as faculty and administrative offices. Next up, the Vaughn Center, the hub of campus life and activities. This multi-purpose building includes the campus bookstore, our primary cafeteria plus an additional food court, a theater, as well as offices and meeting rooms for student organizations. The Vaughn Center is also one of UT's residence halls, providing 5 floors of student rooms. Morsani Hall is another residence hall here at UT. In addition to housing approximately 450 students, this building offers another selection of eateries as well as a small grocery store. Now let's check out the Sykes College of Business. This academic building houses classrooms and faculty offices for UT's undergrad and graduate business students. This building also has a real-time stock trading room. Right next door is the Sykes Chapel for Faith and Values. This gorgeous interfaith chapel features a large main hall complete with a massive pipe organ, as well as meditation rooms and meeting rooms. Student healthcare is a major priority for us here at UT. The Dickey Health and Wellness Center is accessible to all students and provides high-quality services including basic medical care, counseling, and wellness programs. On the east side of campus, you'll find the McDonald-Kelsey Library. Here, students can learn from a large collection of books, periodicals, and digital databases. They can also take advantage of our numerous study rooms and computers. The Academic Success Center is another great resource for students. This is your one-stop shop for academic advising, coaching, and tutoring services. Whether you're a seasoned athlete or just want to shoot some hoops, the athletic facilities here at UT are hard to beat. The Bob Martinez Athletic Center includes a large gymnasium, a weight room, and training facilities. In addition, the campus features an aquatic center open year-round, 6 tennis courts, baseball and softball fields, a 1,500-seat stadium, as well as a lacrosse field and intramural complex. Need a break from studying? Head to Falk Theater and catch a play. This 1,000-seat historic theater serves as a home for all major performances made by UT's Department of Speech, Theater and Dance, as well as special guests. This is one of UT's newest facilities, the Innovation and Collaboration Building. Here you will find UT's very own Starbucks. In addition, classrooms, cybersecurity labs, study lounges, and the Loth Entrepreneurship Center, designed for student entrepreneurs to launch their startups. Thanks for joining me today. If you enjoyed this video tour of UT, we'd love to give you one in person. For more information or to schedule a campus visit, go to ut.edu.